Meanwhile, back in the ship full of gloom, moments before the big boom. They all stood in the ship, mesmerized by her plume. Rona spoke up, "Barley, do something, anything. You have to save her," she fumed. "I can't," Barley said sadly with low volume. Luna again, "What do you mean can't? You're our leader, you've got all the magic, you big baboon." Barley punched the wall. "I mean I can't, it's too soon. The entire reason I didn't do anything earlier is it's a new moon. Only when my mother is awake can I activate my rune." They're beaten and broken, their morale is in tatters. The trekkers have become bloody and battered. Hit so hard their hope is shattered. Why pretend any of this still matters? Sprinkles, the sloth detective, who had been quiet all this time, finally broke his silence. "Bolt has been taking advantage of our ignorance, most likely showing up when Barley has no means of helping to bear his fangs of defiance." A new voice joined, "Indeed, it seems to be so." Cluking Cammy the chameleon dropped her invisibility and stepped into the center. Bolt and this darkness group behind him had been planning for a long time. Everyone looked confused, startled by her sudden appearance. Pixel the giraffe spoke up, "I have so many questions. Why are you here? Why didn't you help? And what that strange language you're speaking is?" She couldn't hide her conflicting emotion. They're beaten and broken, their morale is in tatters. The trekkers have become bloody and battered. Hit so hard their hope is shattered. Why pretend any of this still matters? "My apologies. Mademoiselle sent me on the first ship embarking to make sure things went smoothly. We did not expect to encounter such resistance. She has been to the outer worlds before and taught me the language of no rhymes, in case we need to hide who we are. As for why I didn't help, I might be one of her strongest advisors, but I don't have wings, and I doubt invisibility would help here. You can be angry at me if you want, but shouldn't you be taking care of something right now? Where Yuki and the monster once were, there was only ash. Barley scooped up the crow's remains in an urn, trying not to be brash. "I know this is a bad time, but if we don't land soon, we'll crash. All of our systems are trash." Barley placed Yuki's urn into his stash. "Full ahead, let's limp our way through this backlash. To that planet ahead, we won't be rash. I promise to figure out a way to save you, Yuki, no matter who or what I have to thrash." They're beaten and broken, their morale is in tatters. The trekkers have become bloody and battered. Hit so hard their hope is shattered. Why pretend any of this still matters? Does any of this actually matter?